beekeeping has been in existence for as long as man has lived. Humanity has used honey and its byproducts for all his time. And we have earliest records from Egypt where the use of honey is recorded dating back for 4,000 years. The Bible also can be another reference where the use of honey for food is recorded. Traditionally, beekeeping involved stripping tree barks of large-sized trees and maintaining the tubular shape whilst keeping both ends closed and leaving a small hole for the bees to use to enable them as an entrance. This was later placed in a tree and bees would come, occupy it, then eventually the harvester would come and harvest the honey. So, in some instances the honey would be harvested, then the harvester would trade some of it for any other produce in the market. A commercial purpose, I would say. Today, in the modern age, beekeeping has been transformed and has evolved into a thriving business venture with the demand for honey and the various modern uses of honey and its byproducts. Honey has a variety of uses, some of them medicinal, some of them for food, and its byproducts for producing candles, waxes, and other things. In agriculture, farmers have used beekeeping in their activities to enhance their productivity because because bees are an important facilitator to pollination. So a farmer would have his garden or his farm or his crops, then later place beehives round about the plot. So the beehives, when the bees occupy the hives, they would also facilitate for the pollination. Some people have also placed beehives in in their domestic gardens. So we have three forms of beekeepers. We have the domestic beekeeper, the garden beekeeper. We have the commercial beekeeper who's going to place a lot of hives, harvest the honey and take it for sale. And we have the farmer who's going to do the beekeeping just to enhance productivity on his farm. So anyone can do beekeeping. Who can do beekeeping is the question. Anyone can do beekeeping, but the first thing is you need land. Secondly, you need beehives. Thirdly, you need the knowledge. When you have these three major things, you have the land, you have beehives, and you have the knowledge, you are set to go. Finally, it's the labor, the input, which can come from you or other hired labor. You approach a beekeeping company or somebody who has the knowledge, they give you the knowledge, you buy your hives, you place them, then eventually your bees are coming in, eventually you harvest your honey. Besides that, there is a maintenance, there is a management of the project where you have to inspect beehives once in a while, see what activities are going on, and if there is need to repair the hives, if there is need to clear the bushes, because bushes will always encroach. Bushes will cover a beehive. Like in this instance, this is a beehive. So when these bushes are not attended to, the bees are going to have difficulty in accessing the hive. But once it's cleared, then the bees have got access to the hive, then you are set. So that's beekeeping. Anybody can do beekeeping, but you need the knowledge, you need land, and finally you need the beehives. Above all, there is a labor part of it.